All right, hang on. I just want to do a quick thumbnail. Yeah, I just want to do a quick thumbnail before I even get this video started. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is LaQuasia. That is my birth name. My birth name is LaQuasia. I go by Lynn, and thank you for being here. This is my first life update on this channel. I am very excited about this life update. This life update is really, really important to me. This life update is going to be very, very sentimental to me because this is my first on this channel. I'm aware that I have people that watch my channel that have known me since elementary school, middle school, high school. I'm aware that I have people watching my channel that are new to my journey. So life updates are very important to me in general. So because it's the first life update, this one is going to be very important to me. I feel like sometimes it's really easy to give testimonies. Sometimes I feel like it's hard to give testimonies. Sometimes I feel like it's easy to give a life update. Sometimes I feel like it's hard. But I think the most nerve-wracking thing for a creator is to give a testimony while you're also trying to vlog and give life now. I am an empath, so I can feel other people's energies, and I'm an empath that likes to watch YouTube. I love YouTube. I love watching creators. You know, I'm a YouTube girly. I'm the type of person to support and watch other creators. And sometimes when I watch creators that tell their testimony, and sometimes when I watch creators, I can sense their discomfort or their anxiety. So this is it. This is it, guys. This is my first life update, the first too many. And yes, I'm finally gonna post this one because just like every other creator, I create content, I record content, and don't post it. Why do we do this? I don't know. And just like every other creator, we tend to be on Instagram and TikTok and our social media platforms more than we are on our YouTube. Why is that? I don't know. Maybe it's because YouTube is more nerve-wracking for us, and I'm pretty sure you other creators out there can relate. Sometimes it feels easier to just post on TikTok and on Instagram than post on our channel, because every YouTube creator has like this special place in their heart for their channel. Like, this is our baby almost. This is our baby, you know. Look at me. This is our baby. This is something that we've dreamt about and we thought about and we're doing. It's our baby. So here I am, life update. So without further ado, let's get into this life update with me. If it was 2019 right now, and if I were doing an official life update, I would come on here and be like, hey guys, it's Quasia. Like, I know what you're thinking, you know, how have I been? What have I been doing since, you know, graduation? Like, how's life going? You know, after graduation, how's life been? You know, I would tell you guys that I ended up homeless. I stayed with a friend. I got my first very apartment, you know, in our hometown. I would tell you guys, you know, I got my first adult relationship. I had my first career job, you know. Like, I would literally go from A to B, you know. I would give you guys my whole testimony and my whole experience. But looking back, like, after, you know, I did go through a lot. I went through a hell of a lot. I graduated in 2018, and then my 2019 was so hectic. I got pregnant, my guinea pig died, my grandmother passed away. Like, there was so much that happened. My life went from A to Z. my life kind of like flashed before my eyes. And I did do a lot of positive things. Like, I started my mental health journey. I started going to therapy. I started my shadow work journey. You know, I did do that career job. I did do a lot that was positive and negative. But you guys, all that craziness and everything that happened has led me to the current journey that I am on. And I love my life. I absolutely love my life. I love the fact that things happen the way they happen, because it exposed me to what I needed to be exposed to. And yeah, you know, I just really feel like everything happens for a reason. Even the negative things that happen in life happen because they're meant to teach you something. There's a lesson in what happens. And like I said, I did start my vlog journey this year, and I would love to rant about everything that happened in 2018, 2019, 2020. I would love to just rant about it, you know. But we're gonna stay here. We're gonna stay right here in 2023. I started my vlog journey on this channel, so I'm gonna pick up where I kind of left off. If you're interested in like a testimony of what happened after I graduated, you know, leave a comment down below, because if there are people who really want to know what the heck I went through to get to where I am, you know, I'm gonna put up that video. I think it's gonna happen regardless, but you know, let me know. Just comment down below. Yeah, because for right now we're staying right here. So all the goals that I had for this year basically came true. I got more support. I started the pursuit of child support. And if you did not see my weekly vlog, the first weekly vlog that I put on this channel, I'll put a link somewhere up here so you guys can click on that link and check out that video, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what my what this year started off for me. Like, I want you guys to get an idea of what the year started off, and I want you guys to get an idea of like my goals, like the exact goals that I had for this year. But basically, you know, the summer was good. I went on play dates with my daughter. I started going swimming with my daughter more often. And yeah, I just stayed busy. We are 9 months into 2023. And I can tell you guys that I stayed busy this whole year. If I wasn't doing this, I was doing that. If I wasn't doing that, I was doing this. If I wasn't doing this, it was like, yeah. And, you know, it's a must. I even got my daughter into school. That was another goal for me this year, and I really accomplished it. My daughter is literally, as I record this video, my daughter is in school. I manifested, and I asked, and I received. All my goals, I work for it, and you know, you just have to have the mindset. You have to work towards what you want, and that's what I've been doing. Honestly, that's what I've been doing since 2019. After the drama and everything that happened, you know, I just kind of made some new goals. I reset my life for 2019, and I've been working towards those goals. And then I had to implement some new goals coming into this year. So yeah, but everything is going good. Everything's going good. We are literally at the end of the year, and I think because I started my YouTube journey and my vlog journey this year, I know exactly what I want 2024 to look like. And everything that I'm doing right now, I'm just going to implement that into next year, and it's going to be smoother. I'm actually going to have an upload schedule. I'm like, content creation is going to change for me because I decided to start off this year, you guys are gonna see more of me. You guys are gonna see a lot more of me, and I'm really excited about that. And side note, for those who don't know, because like I said, a lot of you guys are, I'm just like reintroducing myself here. A lot of you guys don't know that I have a daughter. I got pregnant in 2019, and yeah, I became a mother in 2020, and right before the pandemic, I became a mother. I gave birth to my daughter maybe 2 weeks before the pandemic started. So my daughter was a pandemic baby, literally, for those who don't know. I'm 100%, I'm a single mom. My daughter's father is not in our life, and that's okay with me. I take care of my responsibilities as a single mom, and you know, I do what I do. It's, you know, me and my child, you know, against all odds, and my life is literally motherhood. When you become a mother, when you give birth to that child and you make a conscious effort to raise that child, your life is motherhood. Your life is motherhood. Your lifestyle is motherhood. You know, there's some people who have, like, you know, the not support system, the village. Yeah, some people have the village, and you know, moms can go out for a drink, and you know, they can hang out and stuff. Me, I'm not at that stage in life where I'm in my party girl era and I'm going out and I'm living my best life. I kind of skipped that chapter of my life because I became a mom at 19. So yeah, I got pregnant at 19. Like, yeah, I got pregnant at 19, so I was like, mom. But yeah, once I made the decision to keep my daughter and to raise my daughter, it was over. But like on Sundays, I like to go to church. I think my religious life is also a lifestyle. Even though motherhood is a lifestyle for me, I would say my religion and my spirituality and religion is also a lifestyle for me. My goal was never to be a Christian. My goal was never like, I just like yeah, my life has changed. I feel like most of the time I live out of the world. I'm not really a worldly person. Yeah, so there's that. I've basically dedicated my life to being a survivor, a mommy, and a disciple. I live a pretty boring and saved life. Most people know, like, the people that I hang with and the people that I consider like my village, or the people I consider like my support system, they know I live a really boring life. My life is really, really boring. I think that's a good thing, because I feel like I live my life as a survivor, and I live my life really peaceful. You know, that could change for me, obviously. I could start drinking and just being a party girl, like, you know, my life changes. But that's what's been going on. There's been times that I've been in a dark place. Even throughout my vlog journey this year, I've been in different dark places because of online drama, and because of drama that, like, cyberspace drama, not in like real life, but just cyberspace, dealing with people from my past. I feel like my life is peaceful from like a day to day, but I deal with a lot of cyber drama, and I wish that wasn't the case, because I'm not a confrontational person. Like, I'm not a confrontational person at all. Like, I'm not the type of person that's just going around fighting people and having arguments with people. Like, that's never been my personality. There are people with very bold and very headstrong personalities, but that's never been me. I think that's one thing that has changed about that's never changed about me, is like my personality, like not being But I have become more assertive. In these past years, I've been like allowing myself to be more assertive, which is really, really good for me. I'm not an aggressive person, but I am assertive now. And I think people are still shocked when they find out that I can be assertive, but I be assertive myself. And I think that's one thing that I'm really proud of in my journey, is just being more assertive. Like, I'm not aggressive. I can be aggressive for sure. I always say I'm saved, I'm not soft. I'm saved, not soft. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. And I think that's just, I keep that mindset with me because I see how cold the world can be. And I just try my best not to let the world change me. I try to stay true to myself. And I always let people know, saved, not soft. Not a killer, but don't push me. Like, yeah. I think if I'm doing a life update right now, I would also say one thing I'm really proud of myself is my boundaries. Within these past years, I've been able to create boundaries. I'm really good at being, and this goes into being assertive. I have boundaries. I'm assertive, and these are qualities about myself that I'm really, really proud of, and these are never gonna go away. I even bought books. If there's ever a time in my life where I forget to be a boundary setter and to be assertive, trust and believe, I got a book that will remind me, girl, get it together. Get it together. But yeah. I've been doing things that complements the lifestyle that I wanted for myself. I'm literally living the life that I created for myself, that I planned out for myself. And this is how the universe works. This is how God works. You know, you mail a package and it might take a year to deliver. It might take 6 months to deliver. Depending on how like obedient you are, depending on how much like shadow work you've done, depending on how much inner work you've done with yourself, I feel like your inner work and the work that you do, like the obedience and the therapy and the work that you do on yourself, determines how long the universe and how long God will work in your life. If you don't have self-awareness, if you don't have accountability, and you don't have like the fruits of the spirit, when you ask the universe and when you ask God and for stuff, the package might take 3 years, 5 years to deliver. It's gonna take as long as it needs to. It's gonna take the time you get your crap together. The longer it takes for you to get your crap together, the longer it's gonna take for that package to deliver. The longer it's gonna take your manifestation to deliver. If you have that self-awareness and stuff, your package is gonna come quicker and quicker and quicker. And I've noticed that with me. That's just what what works in my life. That's just what I've realized in my life. The more obedient I am to God, the more obedient I am, and the more fruitful I am, the more grateful I am, the more, loving I am, the more honest I am in life, the more good karma comes to me, the more the things that I ask for, actually, show up in my life. And I hope that this is resonating with you guys. I hope that what I'm saying to you guys is coming out the way I'm hearing it in my spirit. Because sometimes I'm like dyslexic, and sometimes my words they literally come out like soup, like alphabet soup. I swear, you guys, sometimes my words come out like alphabet soup, and that's because, you know, I've only, like, I have a hard time verbalizing myself, and sometimes yeah, I just have I keep things, yeah. Look, alphabet soup. This is another alphabet soup moment, but I'm not gonna edit this, and I'm not gonna just not incorporate. I want you guys to see me, and I want you guys to understand me. Like, this is how I am. Sometimes my words come out as alphabet soup, and sometimes it's hard for me to translate. And that's okay. But yeah, that's just how life is working for me. And it's crazy. It's crazy, but then again, it's not crazy. I find it crazy that the things that I manifested for this year came so quick. I said I wanted this. Within 6 months, I got it. I said I wanted this. Within 3 to 6 months, I got it. Like, that's wild to me. I've never been able to manifest this well. I've never been able to manifest this well. So it's a little shocking to me. But then again, I'm not shocked, because I also know the obedience and the shadow work. Like, I also know the work I've put into this. So, like, why would I not get the things that I deserve? Why would I not? At the end of the day, it's like, you know. So, but sorry guys, but anywho, with 2024 approaching, I want to make and I want to achieve new goals. We love some new goals. With 2020 approaching, I know what I'm reaching for. I know the goals I want. I got them down. It's all about getting more serious about what I want, because it's important. I realize nobody will love and support me like I do. I put a lot of energy into myself. Luckily, I found people that can help me and support me. One goal was to finally put out my testimony. My first one, my testimony number 1, you know, how I had an encounter with God and everything else. That's something to look forward to, you guys. My past is my past, and that's something that I look at with hindsight. And because I have such hindsight, I'm just so excited to allow you guys to know what I know. I'm excited about allowing you guys to have a piece of me, and I'm so excited. As the healed version of myself, it's so fun for me to reflect on my past, and it's such a positive thing for me to talk about my old wounds. It's such a good thing. It's such a positive thing. It's such an empowering thing just to speak about my old wounds, because I'm not the person who I was. And I think a lot of people are going to be shocked, and I have seen a lot of people be shocked by the things that I've said, because they're like, but they don't understand. I guess some people just don't understand how much I've grown, and people don't understand, like, but yeah, that's okay. It's okay. I've had people be shocked. Literally, they're shocked at the fact that I'm talking about certain things. But with my healing journey, and what I learned with the healing journey, is that there's the brain from your childhood brain and your adulthood brain, they work completely different. And only when you become mature enough to verbalize certain things, yeah, it's just crazy how the brain works. It's so funny to me how the brain works, because there was one time that I really was not able to verbalize, and now I do have the ability to verbalize. Okay. Okay, you guys, I just turned on my car because I'm about to leave. I'm so happy that I was able to do this life update. Let me look at my notes to see if I have anything else. Okay, well, I'm so excited about continuing to develop this channel. I'm so excited about developing this channel and confessing things and talking about like my past wounds and, you know, yeah, that's about it. I know the 2019 version of myself would have a lot to say still. Especially because, you know, she knows a lot of people are still getting to know her for the first time. Like that 2019 version of myself, just speaking for her. I'm like, yeah. Because I know I went ghost right after high school. Like, I cut off my communication. I deleted my Snapchat. I deleted my Facebook. You know, I deactivated my Facebook. I completely deactivated my Snapchat. So I know, like, the past version of myself just knows, like, a lot of people have some catching up to do. But, you know, the past is the past. And I don't want to speak for the 19-year-old version of myself. I want to speak for, you know, I want to speak in this time period, and I want to speak on this conscious level, on this consciousness. I don't want to speak on my past consciousness, because, you know, all versions exist at one time. All versions of yourself exist, and we're all able to tap into different parts of ourselves in different parts of our mindsets. We are able to tap into our past mindsets, and it's so cool. If you guys have ever done therapy, if you guys ever done talk therapy or certain treatment, or sat down with a counselor, you know that you, at any time, you have the ability to have a different version of yourself come forth. You can literally be 6, 19, and 20, you know, all in one place. All you have to do is tap into, like, the past version of yourself. And because I'm so grounded in who I am, and because I've done the work, I'm literally able to tap into past mindsets. I'm literally able to project, like, my spirit into the past. Isn't that so cool? I would love to show you guys, but I don't know if I'm qualified to teach that. All I know is the work that I've done is the work that I've done, so I can do it on myself. I don't know if I'm qualified. Yeah, I don't know if I'm qualified to do it on someone else, or to do therapy or shadow work with anyone else. But I highly consider you guys tapping into shadow work and doing shadow work, because it just gives you a whole nother level of consciousness, and that's another topic for another time. But also, guys, if you're interested in, like, a whole separate video on my 2024 goals, just let me know. Let me know in the comments. Just say, put out a video for your 2024 goals, and I'll do it. I guess that video would be labeled New Year's resolutions / my goals for 2024. If I were to do a video like that, that's what it would be. It would be like a resolution goal video for next year. If y'all want to see that, like this video, comment something positive, just so I can, like, motivate me a little bit, motivate me to push through, motivate me to continue to go forward with my journey. Resolution video, and goal video and testimony. Okay. Things are always chill. Things are always good vibes in real life. You know, maybe in a few years I'll be in my party girl era. Maybe I'll be in like another era in my life in a few years, and that's okay. Maybe I'll do some story times just to keep things a little spicy. My trauma, like my childhood trauma, y'all, is spicy in itself. But then again, I don't want to post a story time about my trauma because I feel like that video is supposed to be more serious. It's not. And when people do story times, I incorporate story times as being like really goofy, very unserious. And I really want, if I'm talking about my trauma, I want it to be more a serious like, I don't know, like, am I wrong, you guys? Like, when people do story times, isn't it more chill and laid back and unserious? Like, when people do their story times, in my opinion, it's more. But then again, people do. Maybe this life update deserves a part 2. I don't know. But then again, I'm kind of satisfied with it. Without furthermore, you guys, remember that the journey is everything. Nobody's perfect, and we're all just figuring out this life thing. Until next time, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and take care.